Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Adam Lupus, and you are listening to the and Adam Show. I always have to talk funny. I don't know why. I just like to do it. Makes me happy. Hope it makes you happy. So as you may or may not know, I was in Los Angeles December 12th of 2021, and I had a lot of fun there. I actually attended my first movie screening of all time with my manager, Melissa. It was probably one of the best experiences of my life. And just to tell you a little bit about that before I get into this video, because it actually relates to this topic of the video, I actually got to meet Andrew Garfield, Vanessa Hudgens, and the whole cast of Tick, Tick, Boom. And I got to watch the movie there. It was great. We had stale popcorn. And no, I'm joking. It was a great event, and it was hosted at the San Vicente Bungalows by Colleen Camp. It was an amazing experience, and I want to just first off say Tick, Tick, Boom, the movie, was unbelievable, and I really enjoyed it. Lin-Manuel Miranda directed it, and you may know him for creating the Broadway musicals Hamilton. And a little description about this movie for those who haven't watched it. So the film follows Andrew Garfield, a young theater composer who's waiting tables at a New York City diner in 1990 while writing what he hopes will be the next great American musical. Days before he's due to showcase his work in a make-or-break performance, John is feeling the pressure from everywhere. From his girlfriend Susan, who dreams of an artistic life beyond New York City. From his friend Michael, who has moved on from his dream to a life of financial security amidst an artistic community being ravaged by the AIDS epidemic. With the clock ticking, John is at a crossroads and faces the question everyone must reckon with. What are we meant to do with the time we have? So, after reading that, I want you guys to all know that this was based on a true story, and this was a great homage that Lin-Manuel Miranda did for Jonathan Larson. And honestly, the whole movie, like I mentioned, was great. I'm not the biggest fan of musicals, okay? But this movie actually sparked my love for it, because I just want you guys to all know Andrew Garfield. I'm not sure if you knew this or not, but this guy sings in the whole movie. It's not like someone else singing and he's just mouthing it. That's him singing. And when I actually met him and I spoke with him, I go, hey, I'm like, I don't mean to be rude by saying this, I said, but I didn't know you can sing. I'm like, you're fantastic. And he was like, Adam, I didn't even know I could sing. And he was really nice, and he was so funny. Vanessa Hudgens is also in this movie, and I got to meet her. She was really, really kind and sweet. The whole cast was really good. Robin De Jesus, everybody was just amazing. And they were so friendly, and I liked how it was a very private event. So it wasn't like, for example, if down the red carpet where you're able to just take pictures or just shake their hand, take a picture, and that's it. Like, I was able to have full-on conversations with these people. There was no paparazzi, none of that bullshit. It was like an exclusive event that we got invited to. And again, it's because my manager is the friggin' best. I hate to sound cocky saying that, but she hooked it up. Melissa, I love you. You're the best. So this movie, like I said, based on true story. And what I really like is, so the plot mentions how Andrew's feeling, sorry, not Andrew, that's his real name, how Jonathan feels the pressure from his loved ones, his girlfriend, his friends, everybody. And he in this whole movie, there's a sense of that ticking, right? Because it's almost as if he feels rushed, and he knows in a way that his time is running short. He actually died and passed away at 36, which was really, really young. And but the good thing is that he created history. His dream was creating the next big American musical, and he eventually accomplished that. But it wasn't easy for him. This whole movie is about the struggles, about him. At one point, like his girlfriend was gonna leave him. Even him and his friend, the friend Michael in the movie, they had a big argument as well. And you could see that Jonathan, in many ways, we relate to this character, because many of us have passions, but we worry about financial security. And many of us take that route where we take that easy way out. And not to say that's a bad thing. Everyone has their thing that they have to do at the end of the day, and everyone has a different situation. So his friend Michael did it, and you could tell his friend Michael is like, he knows for himself he made that right decision, but he still supports Jonathan's dreams. And there's a point when they got a big argument, but Michael still shows up to one of his showings for his play. And it just goes to show that all of his friends really believed in him and knew that he had this sort of characteristic and quality that no one else has. And even when there's parts when Andrew Garfield's character is singing in a play, because the way the movie works, it's really cool how it goes by. It's a musical, but then there's flashbacks, then also has some present moments in the movie as well. So it's like a mix of a drama, but there's also some comedy aspects in it, and it's very, very real and gritty at times as well. There's a point at the end when Jonathan, and Michael, they have a real brother to brother moment, and they hug each other and they're crying because Michael got diagnosed with AIDS. And again, this one, there was a big AIDS epidemic going on. So I really loved the movie. I think it was great, and I think Lin-Manuel Miranda did a really good job at making it very easy to watch. There's a lot of musicals that when you watch, they feel long and they feel kind of not boring, because again, I'm very biased. Again, like I mentioned, I'm not a big fan of musicals, but this one was done very well because I think the main thing is, and I have to reiterate it again, we relate to Jonathan on a personal level. And I remember I asked Andrew Garfield, I said, listen, did you relate to Jonathan's character at all? And he said, I think we all do in many ways. I said, not even just the fact that it doesn't have to be about, and he told me this, and I really like it. He goes, it doesn't have to be about chasing your dream and struggling. It can be for anything, because Jonathan's a go-getter and he's very persistent. And I think many of us have that quality, but we're very afraid to pursue it. There's a part in the movie when Jonathan goes to his friend's work and is applying for that job, but he ends up kind of screwing up the whole opportunity because he just realizes it's not for him at the end of the day. And there's a point when Michael gives him shit like, hey, why'd you do that? You know what I mean? Like, this could have helped you. And stuff. He goes, it's not what I want to do. So even with friendships or people you love, I think if you really want something, the whole point is never give up. So the whole message of this movie, it's like I just said, never give up and being true to who you are. So I think it was a great movie. If you guys haven't seen it, please watch it. It's really good and it's very sad, the fact that he passed away at such a young age, because who knows how he would have changed the Broadway industry and the musical industry. But anyways, guys, if you like this video and you enjoyed it, please leave it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more movie reviews, for more interviews, for all great stuff. We got some good things cooking in the oven, coming out straight hot burning, boy. Well, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.